Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
And a Packer first down.
First carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And they'll get this just to the 47, one-yard gain.
Yeah, look at this defense for the Vikings.
Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Now 2nd and 9.
To throw now. Here's Love. That's taken in by Golden. And running with power here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Jacobs going to try the middle. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
2nd and 9.
Williams, a man in motion right. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the option, here's Jacobs.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A 39-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good.
And
the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
19 Lions. Let's go now. Put it 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Pass the 11. 18 Pioneer.
Throwing is McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go. 19, 18.
To the air with McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The Vikings at 500 hit 6-6. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score.
Vikings have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Packers 3. Will Riker the kickoff for the Vikings.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Love now.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Love looking to throw it. Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 26
The extra
yards.
effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Throwing.
Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers are once again back in front. Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 10-7.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7. Now McCarthy. A man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter.
Come 19. Mustang 19. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw McCarthy. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Motion. Go.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
60 Eagle. Warrior 70. Panther Dragon 60.
Here's McCarthy. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Come on, set. Cowboy, 18, run.
Second and 9 now. He gets it to Addison. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Ready. Hawk 70. 19 Lion.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass string in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
70 Lion.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
This is 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Viking 18.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson to target. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick here is good. And that will knot us up at 10. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here's Love. That's taken in by Watson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
32-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Love fires that quickly outside. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's second and 10. And they'll send Watson in motion right. To the air again. Love.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours. Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Warriors 70, 79 Broncos, 18 Pioneers.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Dobbins running out of the gun. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down at the 33.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Carter, 18 Carter. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he rips that one incomplete there. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Well, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. They come in strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Ready?
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Finding Otten once more.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Love. Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Cade Otten.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers have moved out in front.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
That is caught. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards on the play.
It's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
Throwing again, McCarthy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Cougar 19 light. Panther 11, Panther 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Throwing is McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man, that's Felton. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 31.
Back at 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 79 Bronco. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Chap 60, Chap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Take over.
To the air with McCarthy. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a second and 6.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirate, 19 Lion. Go.
Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
16 yards.
Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go, set. Warrior 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
Extra point.
Don't forget the extra point. It's something good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. It finds his receiver, Watson. A little track jump. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing. Love. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Love. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Second down and 8. To throw now. Here's Love. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Something of a rare incompletion. And remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Going back to Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions and what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Williams, the man in motion left. On fourth down, Love. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Bronco. Dragon 60. 19 Lion. Warrior 70, Chap 60, Chap 60. Go.
Here's McCarthy. He's got a man complete. Look at the big man rumble. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Let's just call it, as we just saw right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Ready. Cowboy 80. They smash. Street. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
At the 6-yard
Here's
line.
second down and 3.
Here we go. 70 Lion. Bronco 80. Check.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now.
Go. Cougar 19.
Now McCarthy. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Josh Oliver, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Vikings 24, Packers 17. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Watson making the catch. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Pass caught. That's Golden. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
No
yards.
timeout. You got to go quick here.
And the Packers.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
Packer first down.
And no timeouts at their disposal here, so he gets up and spikes it to stop the clock. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Love. That's taken in by Watson. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Love. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's going to have the Packers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Now Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line.
On the play. That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. Clock at 30 seconds. 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
And it's third down. Third and
here's Love. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
So it's third and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanking the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And here come the whistles of the timeout with 7 seconds left.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looks like he'll throw here. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Second and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Open man is tipped him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Minnesota, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.